Hello everyone, welcome to today's video, where today we're going to be taking a look at the new, well, not really that new to me though, Mafex Bane from Nightfall, which is a great comic book series. We're going to look at all of the artwork and, you know, the logos and everything, pictures. Yeah, it's a really great series that I love, and I honestly, I don't remember when the Azrael suit came out. I wasn't collecting at the time, and yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Mafex as it is, but I think I'm starting to become a bigger fan of Mafex. So I will say, if we get a reissue of Azrael, I totally will get that, because he's probably my favorite alternate Batman aside from Terry McGinnis. I love Batman Beyond, so I'll definitely be picking up the Amazing Yamaguchi Batman Beyond. So yeah. And then for the inside of the artwork, I think only Hush and maybe a few select Spider-Mans are getting an actual background insert in there, like as the package. So that sucks. What also sucks is the stands. I don't like Mafex stands, but they should have done like Mezco quality for this big hunk of plastic. This boy is big. So yeah, let's get this big guy out and take a look at him. And here we got this guy out, and this guy is awesome. This gives me, hope that Mafex could do a good Hulk. I know this is not Hulk size. Hulk should be probably twice the size of Bane. But, like, what they did with Thor was really disappointing. Thor should have been a lot bigger and bulkier. I think a lot of people feel that way about the Venom that they released. Although, that is first appearance Venom, so no, it should not be bigger. And I think that's the perfect size for first appearance Venom. At least in the Mafex scale, it's perfect size. But this Venom is, or this not Venom, sorry. This Bane is just so awesome. He has all the movement you want from a Mafex figure. He looks beautiful. He moves great. He's just, I was hoping Mezco would release a Bane, because I'm never getting a McFarlane Toys Bane. And this Bane is like the perfect Bane figure. Yeah, I still want a Mezco just because I know Mezco kills it with accessories, and I would like to have like swappable arms with like veins, him all roided up on his Venom and everything. But this works for now. This is the best Bane figure we might ever get, but it's definitely the best Bane figure we have at the moment. So yeah, this is just amazing. I am pleasantly surprised. And I can't wait to add him to my villain shelf, because I'm not doing like a mainly Hush display or a Reign of Superman display, or I'm just doing a DC display. They'll be grouped up like by villains, and then like the Bat family and the Superman family, and then you get like Justice League, that type of stuff. They'll be grouped up, but not like by storyline or anything, because this will go perfectly with my Mafex Hush figures. So yeah. But like I said, he's got everything you need. Like, he's got the hair on the shoulders, which looks great. He got hair on the arms, looks awesome. I wish he had a little bit of hair on the chest, but not the end of the world. And then I don't think it's the Nightfall design, but I always remember there being a red design in there. That's just kind of iconic Bane. It would tie up more to the eyes. But, like, I don't know if it was in the Nightfall storyline. So, that's just kind of iconic Bane to me. This gives me hope for a Clayface and a Killer Croc. If they did have a Clayface and a Killer Croc, oh my god, those would be the best versions of the figures. And, everyone would have to cop. And a Man-Bat, oh my god, Mafex, please. No one else is going to give me these characters. I mean, McFarlane's already done it, but McFarlane sucks major donkey balls. I don't like McFarlane toys. If you like them, good for you, but I'm just not a fan. I need that in my life. I need that in my life. For now, I'm going to go back to, like, the Mattel figures and the DC Universe Classics. I'm going to buy some of those older figures, like Penguin and stuff. But, I mean, I don't think anything can beat the Mafex figures. A couple of the Mezco are really good. But, like, and then the Amazing Yamaguchi Joker is probably the best version of the Joker. But nothing is beating this guy. This guy is just like a perfect action figure. So he gets pretty good head movement even with this. Like, you can do everything you want, and you can even still pop off the head if you wanted to get rid of this and use this as a base body. It's not like the head's mounted to it. So that's cool. But you get all that. You get all the arm movement you want. You know, we're going to do it with this arm because, you know, there is that restriction. You go up that far, and that is going to get caught. But you can move this around, maneuver it, do whatever you need. And there's a bicep swivel up there. Mine's a little stuck. Okay, got it free. Let's see about this one. This one's also a little stuck. Let's see if we can get that one free. Okay. And then, you know, this one moves the same. You get the hinge up at the top. You can hit those poses. You got for the ab crunch, you get all the way into there. That's a little cheating because of the legs. And then you get back. I mean, you're going to get gappy, but you can get back to there. You get all the movement on the sides, twist. Legs can boop. Double jointed, beautiful. Thigh swivel, thigh cut, boot cut? No boot cut, sadly. They could have put a boot cut there. I don't know why they didn't. And then you get ball joint, which isn't, this is like Mezco level, but for a character like Bane, you still get enough, like, for the forward that it's not horrible. You know, pivot could use a little work, but it's not horrible. So, and then you get the toe joints, you know. So yeah, this definitely kind of makes me like Mafex even more. I'm a bit of a Mafex hater, but this guy is beautiful. Oh my gosh, when you just get a good action figure, you get a good action figure. So we're going to get into accessories, and then we'll get into size comparisons. So for accessories, you get another faceplate. And I say faceplate because that's what it is. I mean, half the head is mounted to the body, so, you know, and I don't mind. I mean, especially in a situation like this, I don't mind faceplates if I could get it off. Okay, we're just gonna. I'd like to be a little careful of that because, I don't want to rip that. And then you can plug that in, and it's pretty sturdy. So, and yeah, that looks nice. We'll keep that on for the rest of the review, but after the review, this is what's gonna go back on it because that's iconic Bane to me. You know, but I also forgot to mention you get the mask split up there. You can actually see the mask split. Oh, it's so beautiful. You see the Venom on the side, like you get the brass knuckles on him, and yeah, it's so cool. So you get like for hands, you get karate chop like hands, smack a bitch hands, you know, relax hands, just hanging around, grabbing back or like reaching out to grab someone type hands. Actually grabbing the person type hands, you know, slamming Batman's face into a wall. And then pointer fingers like, you're next, Alfred. I'm going to snap your neck. Yeah, I'm still a bit sad about that. But, yeah, that just, that works so well. So we're going to get into size comparisons now. So we're going to do, first we're going to do just like the average Mafex body. In my opinion, this is like the average size. You get Spider-Man, and he is dwarfed by this guy. And then you can have some bats from G.I. Joe Classified. So if you want this guy, you know, you can have him commanding them if you wanted him to, or you can have him beating the ever-living shit out of these guys. So yeah. And then we'll do a couple more Marvel Legends. Here's the not Secret Wars, sorry. This is from the West Coast Avengers box set, Silver Centurion. This is Secret Wars Captain America. And then we'll do, this is the Mafex Nightwing, and he's dwarfed by this guy. You know, this guy, just, if they fight, which they will, because this might be my new favorite Mafex figure, and, you know, Nightwing is one of my favorites. And now we have the Mezco Batman, and he's even pretty small compared to Bane, so these two, you know, I was worried that, yeah, I knew Bane was going to be big for Mafex, but I was worried for Mezco he'd be a little smaller, but he's not. He's pretty good sizing. And then, you know, just to have it, here's the, you know, using that as the crypto. This is the G.I. Joe Classified box, like, 2-pack of, from Snake Eyes and Timber. And then we have the Mezco Superman. So, yeah, I mean, obviously Superman kicks this guy's ass, but, you know, a bit crazy to have him. And then we have the Mafex Jonkler, as we'll call him. And then we'll do the Mafex. You can see them up there. I don't want to pull them all down. We'll do the Mafex Riddler. So we got Jonkler and Riddler. Okay. And I just think that Riddler has so much aura that I like to have him just at front and center. So, yeah, this is a great figure, and I'm really glad to have him, and I hope you guys like him too. Definitely you can pick him up. He's in stock on Plaza Japan last time I checked. I don't know if he's in stock anywhere else, but I definitely jump on him if you have the chance. He's great. Though the stand he comes with is shit, you can still use this with another figure. He doesn't really need that much of a stand to stand. And I would recommend using a Mezco stand on him if you want to get him jumping or flight stand poses, like anything like that. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.